This is a Windows Phone 7 game review of Parking Mania, which is available in the marketplace for $2.99, and it's an Xbox Live game title. So this game is really fun. Initially when it came out, it had a bug that wouldn't even let you play past level 15 or something. But that bug is now fixed, and this game is definitely worth checking out. If you like any type of car games, you'll probably like this. I really fell in love with it. There's a ton of levels. You'll get probably, I don't know, more than 5 hours of gameplay at least, I would think. So yeah, you're good on gameplay, really worth your money. And the goal of the game is to park cars, and you have a variety of control options, I believe, but I prefer the accelerometer to steer the car, and then you have your gas pedal here. And so often you're doing things like parking cars and parallel parking them sometimes, and later on you also have trailers that you have to park, and there's a big variety of different cars. Like you have this little tiny small car, looks like a little British Mini Cooper, and you have sports cars that drive faster. Each car has horns and they have different sounds to them. And you have to be careful and make sure to not hit the edges like I just did there. Otherwise, you'll get some points off. And you have a certain number of lives up there on the top right. So you can't run out of all those lives, and those affect how many stars you get on a level. You have to do it perfectly in order to... That means perfectly means not hitting anything in order to get all 5 stars on all 3 stars on a level. I'm sorry. So... it's got some really fun navigation stuff, and you have oncoming traffic sometimes to deal with, and overall it stays really exciting. I never found myself getting bored, even though you'd think it's always just the same thing, you're always just parking cars, but no, I've actually never gotten bored of this game. And that's because the variety is just so great. Like here's an example where I have to grab the trailer, and just do this quickly. And so then I'm driving a big 16-wheeler here. And it honestly is pretty tough. If you've never driven a trailer or towed something huge like this, which I haven't, it is pretty challenging. It even asks you to back in the trailers sometimes. So, really challenges you. And getting around the corners, it's definitely an adventure. But figuring out how to back up is definitely the toughest, and you'll have some times where you have to do really tight parallel parking. This one actually asks me to back it up here, so you can watch how terrible I am at this. Because steering backwards with a trailer can get confusing. So overall, I would definitely recommend Parking Mania. It's a really fun game, it has great variation, a lot of lasting value. The visuals are pretty good, the controls work really well. It's a challenging game, it's a fun game. If you like cars, you like driving them, and it's really fun. And it's decently realistic, pretty challenging. It's got some of the parallel parking, a lot of the different elements of your game, so overall it's a very good game. You can find Parking Mania in the marketplace for $2.99.